Zay here, about to do a video on MLB 19 the show. So today we're watching like the previews of it. Alright, so we're waiting for the loading screen. So after we beat the stuffing out of Arizona, now we're going to move on to the rival, the Giants. So hopefully this will be a good game. And hopefully we could get some viewers, subscribers. And yeah. Alright.
Hey there, babe.
Alright. Alright, so we're sitting Brad Austin Barnes down to give him a break.
A Southern California. Here's Cameron Maben now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Giants.
He's set, and the pitch. First of three to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dero. How about this? For the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, no balls and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants are down. Andrew Suarez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny? Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Batting second.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford dives. What a stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 26.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
He definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Panic behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Backhanded, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
You know, D'Lo, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 9.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. No score here as we play inning number 2. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of this. Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Kike Hernandez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Maben, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. Russell Martin now. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Line toward right center. Maben is right there, one down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Three runs already home here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch.
What's
and
up?
he paid a big price for it, too. As
What's
he
up, Ace?
pushes headlong into the wall. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to
subscribe
make
to
the
my
play for
channel.
the third out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants nothing. Striding in, Cameron Maben. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. This one only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. This one only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. This one only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and
Ace,
throw
how
that
to subscribe
shutdown
to your
inning up
channel?
and get the boys back
Can you
swinging
subscribe
the
to my
bats again
channel?
with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cameron Maben goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home. And he popped him up. Turner on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first base. fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few
so
pitches.
now
Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled off. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. So he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
all right, man. This is you gave up back-to-back home runs, base hits, doubles. We want to see some production.
Kike Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for
So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
the batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Daniel Castro. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up for 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Lined into right, a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead. So striding forward now, Chris Shaw. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
0-1, here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Turner's got it. On to 1st, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. Here's Buster Posey now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's Joe Panic as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Posey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Maben is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 55.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is line to left. Shaw is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right there for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And it's fouled away. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Castro ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Alan Henson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maben. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2. Sam Dyson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
All right, so now I'm going to try to hit a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Top of that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Ready for another shot now. Ross Stripling, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Gerardo Parra. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Muncy right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 9.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants down in order. In now, Chris Taylor. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Muncy.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Turner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty good game here.
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Panic over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now
digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for it.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Evan.
Fouled away.
Longoria.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The next 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pollock is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
So striding in, Joe Panic. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2. Next up for Los Angeles, Russell Martin will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in now, Daniel Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Maben. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Ready now, Ross Stripling. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Shaw is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Stephen Vogt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Stephen Vogt.
1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5.
So in now for San Francisco, Cameron Maben. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Muncy is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Tony Watson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
56. Tony.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Parra racing back, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Well, next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. His previous battles with Tony Watson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Up next for the Dodgers. No left fielder. Kike.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Gerardo Parra starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 0-2 once more. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Popped up. Turner has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Pollock. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Coming in is Pollock, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
15-0 the final in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game.